From KETK, you're watching East Texas Live.
Buying a new car is an exciting experience, but it's also a significant investment that requires careful planning to help you make a confident and informed decision. Michelle Mills with the BBB is here with some practical guidance to streamline your car buying journey and ensure to get the best deal possible. How are you doing?
Hey, I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing awesome. So, what are some of the biggest mistakes people make when buying a new car?
So one of the biggest mistakes people make is they rush the process. It's an emotional decision. They want to get something that they love really quickly, but sometimes they forget to do things along the way. So slow it down, right? The other thing that they do is they don't think about the total cost of owning a car. They might just think about the car payment, but they don't think about how much the insurance might cost them, fuel, maintenance, all of those things. And so sometimes that can get people into trouble.
Yeah, those things kind of add up. So what are some of the top tips you have for someone looking for a new vehicle? Because everybody wants a new set of wheels.
Absolutely. So it is nice. So one of the first things you do is make sure you know what your budget is, and then consider those things. Think about how much your insurance is going to be and your gas and your maintenance for the vehicle. The other thing is really do your research. Search different types of vehicles. Go on Edmunds and Kelley Blue Book to kind of see what to compare prices and models. And then you also want to get the TSB, which is the Technical Service Bulletin. You can ask the dealer for that. And what that does is it tells you what the common mistakes, what the common problems are for a particular type of vehicle, so you can see whether that's something you want to deal with or not. Because there's certain vehicles have the same types of problems sometimes, so you want to know what those are, and then you always want to test drive it and inspect it. So a lot of people are buying cars online, which is great, but you do take the chance of maybe you're not comfortable in it because it's not as comfortable as you would like it to be or need it to be, or you're not using your own mechanic to take a look and inspect the vehicle before you sign the contract. And sometimes that can get you into trouble as well. We've had somebody who recently bought a car and there was actually mud underneath that the dealer's mechanic did not check before they signed the contract. And they bought it from Waco, so it was delivered to their home, so they never did do the test drive. So it's always better if you can actually get in and inspect the vehicle yourself. And then before you sign any contract, make sure you understand everything about it. Make sure you understand the warranty. Do you need to get an extended warranty? And in some cases, you might even prefer to lease rather than make a purchase. It depends on what kind of purchaser you are. So if you don't drive a car, that many miles, and you like to get a new car every few years, leasing might be the best thing for you. So consider all of those things before you sign a contract.
Yeah. So is there a particular time that people buy cars or?
Yeah, all the time. We see a lot. We're getting sometimes at the beginning of the year before the new models come out. Sometimes people will buy them then. Holidays are always great. Any holiday. So it's always a good time to buy a car.
Yes, ma'am. So what should somebody do if they make a bad purchase?
So the first thing is make sure you've documented everything. Don't get rid of that contract. Make sure you have copies of everything. Document everything. Contact the dealer. In many cases, they will try to work something out with you. And if not, BBB does have an auto line program that does help people in this. If you happen to find yourself in this type of situation and the dealer maybe is not working with you, we do have a program that can help you with that. So you just go to our website and click on the auto line link, and we can help you out.
Yes, why is it so important to just slow down and take your time when making this purchase?
Yeah, it's a big purchase, right? And so once you've signed the contract, you might have committed yourself to something that you really, that buyer's remorse. So it's really worth it to take your time and really be sure that this is what you want to do before you sign the contract.
All right. Well, thank you so much for coming in and telling us all about it.
Thank you.
Yes, and for more information, go to the website right there on your screen.